The Metropolitans will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Trevor Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Shot to third and handled for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Richards is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1.
That's outside. Ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. 2 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
drilled to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tom Seaver gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Starlin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Cano from the outfield grass. And there's one gone to start the night. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Anderson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Count even at 2-2. Anderson stands at first with one out. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Next up from New York, Robinson Cano. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Robinson Cano.
And the pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. Played on the backhand. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Jed Lowry now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lagares is going to get there. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Up next for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Lagares is under it. And that's the third out. Miami down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Juan Lagares. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Tom Seaver.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Granderson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading up for the Marlins, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Cano waits on it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Starlin.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Walker stands at second with two gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
2-1, here it is. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Brian Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled off. The payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Castro has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now, Brian Anderson. A base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Up top, it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Too high, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count still. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Keith Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
And that's too high, ball 2. Hernandez stands in at an even 6 feet, throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Lowry.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Seaver.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Seaver. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ready with the 1-2, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. In is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Neil Walker will be next. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Neil Walker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Granderson on at first, nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So stepping in, Gabby Guerrero. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. None out, runners at first and second. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there to Hernandez, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Popped up. Piazza is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2-0.
2-0 the count.
A runner at second, nobody out. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
That's the ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Cespedes takes his lead at third with 1 away. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Guerrero giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Left side, but well foul. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
And now Brian Anderson. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Hit to short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ramirez, a 25-year-old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes is going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Walker is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
At the plate, Keith Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That's wide. 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Jed.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sergio Romo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Jed Lowry will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Seaver.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47, Wilson Ramos.
Right side hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. The tying run scores. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Cespedes at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mets out in front, 4-2. Seth Lugo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Curtis Granderson.
First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Striding in, Neil Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Count remains 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Gabby Guerrero waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez gathers it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 65.
Striding into the box, Gabby Guerrero. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
From the stretch. Ball one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tayron Guerrero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh spot, number 56, Tayron Guerrero. Now playing first base.
Now batting, Mike Piazza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Guerrero, a Colombian-born ball player. He's in his third season as a major league player. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jose Reyes will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Luis Avilan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Luis Avilan.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The Mets are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He went deep last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-1's the count.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, no outfielder.
So coming to the plate, Cliff Floyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Adam Conley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Keith Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Floyd is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowry.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Guerrero is after it. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Standing in now, Juan Lagares, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lagares is exactly a .260 hitter. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's gone just 2 for 13. And he fouls this one off. Conley, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he popped him up. And Castro put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Luis
Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for New York, number 25, Adeiny Echeverria.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lowry stands at second with 2 gone. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Edwin Diaz
please.
comes on looking for
Now
a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, he hit
Now
that
batting,
ball pretty well, but the only
catcher,
problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
John Birdie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 55, John Birdie.
Magneuris Sierra will come on now and pinch run here.
Magneuris Sierra.
No balls and one strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 65.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tom Seaver earns his first win of the season. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.